The Gong business really getting to the top gear last week, as you naturally been seeing in the world press, with the addition of the coveted Al-Haji nailed to the far end of the presidential monarchy, which now redeemed President and Commander-in-Chief Idi Amin-esque SC elite Al-Haji and necessitating an entire new printing of the popular Ugandan term, who that these Haji staff signifying where the incumbent making a pilgrimage to Mecca, famous home of the Miss World contest. And it beats me how anyone judging anything with all the contestants walking about with nothing but the eyes showing. The whole business coming as a big disappointment to a devout Muslim like me, was hoping for a sight of some of the 30, 22, 37 stuff I've been reading about. And I getting some damn funny looks in Mecca last week, I can tell you. Just for going up to some of the sheets with a bit of wiggle on them and say, what you gonna do with the loot if you win, baby? And how about coming ruin the back of the bus depot they saw happen now? It was no friend of the judges and sophisticated stuff like that. Still, it ain't all for naught. And now I got this new bit of exclusive lettering at the top of the note paper. It going down well with the mad Gaddafi and similar. Special as I accompanied with the much publicized visit to the Islamic conference in the war, and helping to cement their relations with the beloved Asian brothers and sisters, despite having to put a bolster down the middle of the bed and keeping the bug with the cock verbally 45, just in case any of the trash losing any of the near and dear staff during the recent misunderstanding in Uganda. Anyway, when you want Odesi Al-Haji persons, you beginning to look at the world with no eye. As everyone knowing, I always enjoying a damn good relationship with the Almighty. He regularly dropping in for the night during the 11th, also coming across with a lot of tips as followers of my amazing career knowing, such as, what the hell you keeping all these judges etc. on the premises for, Idi? Now the time to drop the burgers in the crocodile and other invaluable advice of the similar nature. But over the past few months, we ain't getting too much time together. I've been running about the world sorting things out, opening the various bank accounts, or the very time I getting back to the office, would I find in but a note of the private secretary saying, God Almighty called, told him you was out. Also the garage on account or you got the war in the kingpins. And the greengrocer claiming you still owing him for 4 LB sprouts and a parsnip. So the past few days, for anyone not reading it in the notorious Daily Mail, I've been in the retreat and sunk in the deep meditation, waiting for a sign like when I expelled the Asian brothers, the upper shot of all this top thinking being that the world coming to an end in 5 years' time, at 10 to 5 on March 2, 1979 to be exact, which constituting the damn good news as far as the villainous age. We sound concerned but a bit irritating for anyone else what planning to hang about the place a bit longer. Naturally, it caused considerable grief to me personally, seeing as I was just on the point of announcing the 5 and a bit year plan for Uganda, country of the future, just about to counsel everyone, including me and the wife, to pull the homes in, go on the bread and the water, pitch all the money into the government pot with a view to expanding the industry, building the strong, making Kampala the no center of world, trade and culture, not to mention putting a man in the Milky Way and tapping the enormous oil reserves what Uganda sitting on. But the way things turning out, the message to the populace is spend stuff while you can, eat, drink, and get a bit or the other, for tomorrow we snuff it. So, with a heavy heart, I going down to get the Maserati out and bomb off to the airport for a quick trip to the famous Riviera and the Alps and so forth before the Almighty. Dropping by for the final chat. After all, what good being a leader if you ain't setting the shining example?